Are you gonna be fucking your wife on the OnlyFans, like doing
Yeah,
that kind of?
eventually, probably. Yeah, eventually,
Yeah.
probably.
That's what he meant by slippery slope.
Would you let another man fuck your wife for money?
No,
Not
I
today.
see your drive a hard bargain. What if I offered you $150,
no.
but I need all three holes? That's $50 per hole. That's a pretty good price.
No, look, there's a value proposition with everything. Jasmine and I don't like sharing each other, and like, look, I think most couples end up talking about this, whether or not they want to be with other people, have an open relationship, sort of thing. But
In my
neither of us are
relationship, I
interested.
can't even joke about that.
Yeah,
I think
neither of us
that's like,
are interested in that sort of thing. Like, okay, if
yeah, I
somebody
couldn't.
offered us
No,
like
what I'm saying is
$10
I couldn't
billion,
even joke about the
yeah,
sharing thing. It wouldn't
I
even
mean,
be
if
considered a
somebody
funny
offered us
joke.
$10 billion, maybe the value proposition of that would be worth it. But it's like I don't even know what point you're trying to make here. The value proposition of $150, that's chump change for me. Like I throw it
Okay, a
I
hundred
won't
million
go any
dollars.
higher. I see you driving a hard bargain, but that's as high as I'll go.
There are a lot of people who the sanctity of their marriage is far more valuable than any amount of money they could make by
That's true.
breaking that sanctity. Also, if you have the ability to attain gainful employment, then the money doesn't really matter. Like there's not any dollar amount that would make me have sex with someone because every dollar that I could make outside of that. There's only so much I need. So, I mean, I understand
I
that's a
agree. And look, we only do things that we're comfortable with. Like there's certain things where it's like, yeah, there's no way we do that just
you realize
because
that's how
we're
porn stars start
financially
though.
fine.
A lot
Uh,
of them start off, they won't do this, they won't do that. They'll only, and then
yeah,
before you
because
know
there's
it,
a value proposition in it, and they just get more comfortable with certain things. So I don't know what you mean. Like, okay, so maybe at some point in the future, hypothetically speaking, okay, I'd be fine with somebody having sex with my wife, but it's not going to happen. But let's just say hypothetically, what's the issue with that? If we can have a healthy relationship where none of us are hurt by it, and look, we make a ton of money doing it. Like, look, sometimes that works for certain couples.
I know. I think that like there's something to be said just for like what Annika was getting at the very beginning with the sort of like the sanctimony of your marriage. What did you ever envision this? Like back when you got married to your wife, did you think someday we'll be having sex on the internet or naked on the internet or whatever, you know?
Didn't really cross my mind. I never really thought about it, but it's not something I'm uncomfortable with.
okay, our society, in order to stay cohesive, needs families. Sex work works against families. Does that make sense? Like you said, that,
How
you
is
know,
that
it's part
possible?
of our biology. The reason it's part of our biology is that's how we produce humans. Um, we need families to stay intact. The reason we shame or whatever, say it's undignified for men to go cheat on their wives or women to cheat on their husbands or women to have 5 different children by 10 different men. Yes, I'm being hyperbolic here, but the reason we shame that is because it's not conducive to having happy, healthy, normal, traditional families. Because even though I don't think everyone in America or everyone around the world needs to have, you know, a family of 3.4 children and stay married forever, we need a certain threshold of people to maintain that regular, that kind of fabric that makes us, does that, at least right
Okay, and do you
now.
think
I think that it's bad for your mental health.
how?
You've just
Okay,
started
well,
this.
Jasmine feels more comfortable with her body. We're doing something that we both enjoy, and it's an activity we can do
You
together.
can give me
It's
all the
healthy for sex
cokes you
life. Like,
want, man.
I
We'll
will
have to
agree that
revisit this in like
one way
5 years, and if you're
harming us.
still happy with it,
One
maybe
way
then I'll say I was wrong.
Name one way OnlyFans is harming us.
You're
Just
just
one.
starting down the slippery slope
Just
now, man. You're just
name one.
starting. Wait till
One
you have
way.
to do a fucking
Name one way
gangbang
OnlyFans.
anal
Name one way
prolapse video
OnlyFans
because you
is
start
harming us.
losing
Name one way
subscribers
OnlyFans is
and you're
harming us.
desperate because you
Name
start
one
losing
way
your
OnlyFans is
subscribers and you have to
harming
like do
us.
more and more extreme shit.
Name one
Then
way
come
OnlyFans
back to me after that. Come back to me
is
after 5 years and we'll see how it
harming
went.
us.